Please, no! Help!
Every day, thousands of women and girls in Nigeria suffer from one form of gender-based violence or the other.
There are 4 main types of gender-based violence, and each one has devastating effects on society.
The 4 types are physical, sexual, psychological, and economic violence.
Anyone who suffers from any of these forms of violence is a victim of gender-based violence.
The experts say that 1 out of every 3 women is a victim of one form of gender-based violence or the other.
Boys and men can be victims too, but the vast majority are women and girls.
The rate at which young girls are being violated and even killed is very alarming.
In Nigeria today, 1 in 4 girls has experienced at least one form of sexual violence before the age of 18.
With a population of over 160 million, with half being women, and half of these women under the age of 24, that is, over 10,000 girls being abused daily.
Sexual violence is oftentimes perpetrated by people close to the survivor, a family member, a close friend, or a person of authority.
This makes it extremely difficult to report cases of abuse, as the survivor is met with words of shame and stigmatization.
It can happen to anyone, anywhere, and at any time.
The COVID-19 crisis has made gender-based violence worse for women and girls.
The lockdowns have made it easier for predators to cause further harm.
Gender-based violence is no respecter of age, religion, education, class,
marital status, disability, ethnicity, or choice of clothing.
We will not make progress as a country if we do not respect women.
Gender-based violence destroys lives. It affects not just the survivor, but her family and the community at large.
Gender-based violence deprives women of a livelihood and is bad for the economy.
How many more women and girls need to die?
We can tell a lot about our society from the way women are treated. The high rate of gender-based violence is very bad for our country.
It is our collective responsibility to ensure that all women and young girls are free from all forms of gender-based violence, especially rape and sexual violence.
We promise to do whatever we can to protect women and girls from all forms of gender-based violence.
We promise to encourage survivors to use their voices.
To advocate for the implementation of gender-based violence laws and policies.
To involve boys and men in anti-gender-based violence advocacy.
To raise our girls to have self-esteem and confidence in themselves.
We promise to listen to cries for help.
To involve all sectors of society.
We promise to sensitize parents.
We promise to advocate for laws and policies against gender-based violence.
To advocate for a multi-sectoral approach to combating gender-based violence.
To work with women's groups and CSOs to keep women and girls safe.
To be our sister's keeper.
To help change mindsets and attitude.
To raise awareness.
Promise to help
women with economic empowerment.
To work with religious and traditional leaders.
To work with the education authorities.
To advocate for more support from the police and law enforcement officers.
To support victims to become survivors.
To work with girls to protect them.
We promise to demand for justice.
To demand for more resources to fight gender-based violence.
We promise to advocate for treatment, care and protection of gender-based violence survivors.
Let us all work together to eradicate gender-based violence in Nigeria. We promise to use our voices to demand for a society free of gender-based violence. Enough is enough.